What's up, guys? It's Andrew from Tech Innovations, and today I have a pretty exciting video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys how to jailbreak your guys' iDevice running on 5.1.1, which is the latest firmware out here on the market for an iOS device. Now, just to make sure that we are running on iOS 5.1.1, I thought I'd show you guys. Open up the general settings, go to About, scroll on down, and there you are. Let me zoom in on that real quick for you guys. We have version 5.1.1 right there, and that means that we are just running on that firmware, so we make sure that we are using the right firmware for this jailbreak. So let me zoom back out for a minute. So one thing that we do want to do before we do jailbreak is to make sure that all of our stuff on our phone is backed up, just in case we do want to restore to a previous time, just in case we want to get rid of the jailbreak and we don't want to have to re-download all our contacts and whatnot. So to do that, all we need to do is get our computer, lay down our iDevice, and then plug it in, which I have my iPhone charging right there. Alright, so we'll just lay that down real quick, and while this is booting up on my computer, we'll just hop right on over into my computer. Alright guys, so now I'm on my PC, and as you guys can see, I am running Windows, which I'll be running the Windows version of AppSign, which is the program we're going to be using to jailbreak our iOS device. But before we do jailbreak, we want to make sure that we restore and back up our iDevice, just to make sure that if we don't like the jailbreak, we can always go back to a later version of what our iDevice was set at. So just to do this, I have already done this step, so I'm not going to repeat it, just so you guys don't have to go through the long process that it does take. It does take about maybe 20 to 25 minutes, just depending on how fast your guys' internet and download speed is. But all you guys have to do is just make sure that your backup is set to backup to this computer. You guys can always back up to iCloud. I just choose to back up to this computer because that's where I'm always at. And then you guys just want to hit restore. And when you guys do hit restore, it's going to prompt you guys with a message that says, are you sure you want to restore? Just continue, just hit restore. And then you want to click on the backup button just to make sure that you guys do back up your guys' device. Now, after you guys are done with that, you guys will get this screen right here, and now we can continue on and we can jailbreak. So guys, what you guys are going to want to do is open up the description below, download whatever platform of Absentee, whether you guys are on Windows, Macintosh, or Linux. You guys just open up the description and just download either one of those. Now, I am on Windows, so I do have the Windows version, and just open up that folder, click on the Absentee. It's going to show you guys this. Now it says that I have an iPhone 3 with iOS 5.1.1. I'm not too sure why it says I have an iPhone 3. It still works for you guys, so don't worry. And then just hit jailbreak. It's going to connect to our device. And why don't I show you guys what your iDevice should start looking like when it's starting to do this. So it's just going to kind of move. It's going to be kind of a long process, just depending on how many people are on their servers. So it could take up to 10 minutes. It could take up to 5 minutes. It's just depending on how many people are on. This is what your iDevice should look like. It should say that it's restoring, restore complete. Then it's going to go to this nice little scrolling bar, and then it should boot up with the boot logo again. Once that says waiting for reboot, not done yet. Don't unplug your device yet. So of course, don't unplug your device, just let it do its thing, and it'll tell you when it's done to disconnect it. So it's going to go to this kind of loading thing, and then it's going to pause right in the middle. Don't worry, it's fine, and now it's going to boot back up again. And then after it loads all the way through, it'll be completed. So we're just going to wait for the process to complete, just like Absentee says on our screen. And it goes actually quite fast, and it should vibrate. If you guys have it on loud, it'll make a sound. And now it's going right here, and it'll do that. And now it's right here. And if we just on our computer, it should say waiting for process to complete. But if we do scroll on over, now this, you guys are going to have to set up your iDevice again, so we can just enable location services. Alrighty, we want this. Alright, now I'm going to take away my iDevice real quick so I can type in my Wi-Fi password. Alright guys, so now that we have our Wi-Fi network set up, we're just going to go to next, and then we can either sign in with our Apple ID. So I'm going to sign in with my Apple ID. Let me just take this away once again. Alright, so once you guys enter in your guys' Apple ID, it will ask you to accept the new terms and conditions. Just press agree, and agree again. Alright, now it should say that it may take a few minutes to set up your Apple ID. Just let it do its thing. It shouldn't take much more than about 30 seconds though. Alright, now it's going to ask us to set up our iCloud. We're just going to say use iCloud. I don't know why you wouldn't use iCloud. It just is a nice way to manage your guys' stuff. And then it says backup to iCloud or backup to my computer. It really doesn't matter. I'm just going to say backup to our iCloud and just click next. And it'll kind of scroll on over a little bit. It might take maybe 10 seconds. Alright, now you guys want to make sure that you guys do use Find My iPhone, just to make sure that if you guys ever do lose your guys' iDevice or someone steals it, it's always a nice feature to have, so you guys can make sure that you guys can find your iDevice once again. Now, diagnostics, I'm just going to click don't send because I really don't care. I have the Apple Care plan. And now we can start using our iPhone, and if we just scroll on over to the right, now we have Cydia. Now let me zoom in on that so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Cydia is the application that the jailbreak is all worth for. It's going to give us, our themes, our cool fonts, all the cool kind of like Swift when we scroll into our applications, all the free apps and whatnot. So guys, that's how we are going to jailbreak our iOS device running on 5.1.1. Well, I hope this tutorial helped you guys out a lot, and I hope that you guys did learn something new. Until next time guys, my name's Andrew from Tech Innovations, and I'm signing out.